Hello everyone, I'm Lishu Zhao, a student from Shanyue University and the author of this article. Next, I would like to introduce the article Financial Shared Service Center Development in China, directed by Professor Shanyue from Shanyue University. Starting with the current state of financial shared service center among Chinese enterprises, we examine the Zhongxing Telecom Equipment Group as a case study to pinpoint financial management problems, the construction scheme of financial shared service centers, and the success factors important to the establishment of such centers. We analyze the main problems that China's financial shared service center face, explore the causes thereof, and put forward appropriate countermeasures. Part 1. What is a financial shared service center? Financial shared service comprise a distributed management mode that is based on information technology and financial business processes. The main goals behind this mode are the optimization of organizational structures, the standardization of financial departments, improvement to enterprise efficiency, and the reduction of operating costs. Part 2. The origin of FSSC. Two international conglomerates, IBM and EDS, established in 1960 the earliest financial sharing mode, that is, an outsourcing service. With the development of globalization and science and technology, group enterprises have continued to expand internationally. Through mergers and acquisitions and other means, most have multiple branches. When the decentralized management model could not satisfy enterprise needs, Ford established around 1980 the world's first financial shared service center. In so doing, it helped accelerate the integration of business process and draw up the curtain on financial shared service on the world stage. In the late 20th century, the financial shared service model was introduced into China, with Motorola's Asia Settlement Center coming to symbolize and accelerate development of financial shared service center in China. Subsequently, CTE and another early globalization group enterprise started to carry out institutional reforms, and in 2006, CTE completed its system reforms in China in favor of this service mode. Part 3. Difference between financial sharing service model and the traditional financial model. The traditional model of the past was unable to bring together the accounting standard of each unit, and the information is collected was not timely. The financial sharing service model leveraged a single accounting standard and one financial accounting system that can collect and share financial information in real time. Under the traditional model, segment and scattered process incurs a high human cost overall. Under the sharing mode, human resources are extensively used. One outcome of this shift is a considerable reduction in human cost. Finally, under the traditional model, it is more open to financial information distortion or fraud. A financial shared service center is strongly independent. It encounters little interference from human factors. Therefore, financial accounting is objective and true, and so financial risk is reduced. Part 4. Current problem in the financial shared service center of Chinese enterprises. At present, the common problem inherent in the financial shared service center model of Chinese enterprise are the follows. First, the location of financial sharing centers increase operating costs. Most of China's centers are established in economically developed cities and regions such as Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, and Shenzhen. Such cities does make it easier for financial shared service center to recruit high-quality talent, but it runs counter to the original intention behind these centers. Second, financial work cannot be closely linked to an enterprise's business. In an enterprise group, financial work is kept separate from business work, largely because their aims are so distant from one another. Business management tends to be more of a formality, and financial work is undertaken by virtue of data analysis rather than real business situation. Third, the business scope of financial shared service is narrow. The core business of most enterprises' financial shared service center is a single model accounting business that cannot provide financial service for the whole of the enterprise group. Third, the fourth is the professional competence of traditional financial accounting personnel is insufficient. Traditional financial accountants cannot meet the needs that financial shared service centers fulfill. At present, most traditional accountants are competent only in financial accounting. Only a few are management accountants. Fifth, there is a dearth of effective incentive among financial shared service personnel. This can lead to the loss of human resource. Part 5. Case Study Analysis, CTE Group Financial Shared Service Center. Part 1 is Case Background. Founded in February 1985, CTE is the world's leading communication service provider. Its going-out strategy, initiated in 1995, continued to promote the expansion of CTE's business. During the development process, information was received slowly, which frequently led to decision-making failures. Other adverse factors appeared increasingly, and they seriously affected the growth of the ZTE enterprise group. In 2006, for example, ZTE reformed the financial sharing model of the group and completed by the end of 2015 its own financial sharing mode reform. Part 2. Analysis of financial management problem in the development of the ZTE group and the causes thereof. First, lack of information transmission. In the traditional financial model, general financial information is reported and summarized by subordinate branches. This process is more complex than one where information is centrally integrated. Additionally, such information tends to lack timeliness, and it can be easily distorted or feature other problems. Second, the operating cost of ZTE's financial department is too high. As the company expands, the number of financial personnel grows, and their segmentation across those multiple departments is driving up operating and human costs, ultimately increasing substantial financial costs for the company. Third, the scope of application is limited. As the ZTE group develops, its business continues to diversify, its organizational levels increase, and its business process become cumbersome. Within some complex organizational layout, the establishment of a financial shared service center can be very effective in terms of reducing group costs and improve financial service quality. Part 3. Scheme of the ZTE Group Financial Shared Service Center. In the process of implementing the financial shared service mode, a traditional financial system should be improved and financial coding or accounting information, financial system, and business process should be made more standardized. Such a mode not only supports centralized financial accounting at a later date, it also strengthens the management concept of shared service. Second, enterprise undertake centralized network management to eliminate traditional decentralized management. They can replace the original scouter function of the financial department with an easily centralized business process, and in this way bring about the centralization of financial elites in terms of book processing and financial analysis. Third, ZTE replaced its traditional ERP system with an ERP network system to facilitate financial sharing standardization. Finally, ZTE must constantly improve its financial sharing competencies. If it can improve the information system that connects the financial institution at the front end of the business to the sharing centers at the other end, ZTE can promote the active exchange of backbone talent. Part 4. Important success factors for ZTE's financial shared service center. First, the optimization of its organizational structures. In the process, they can bring about efficient cost-sense organizational structures, reduce operating costs, promote financial sharing and enterprise development, and create more value. The second is the promotion of shared financial departments, the unification of the financial system. In the absence of the unified financial system, ZTE cannot build a financial sharing center. The group's reforms with financial system standardization underpin its drive to unify business processing. The presence of a standardized financial system provides institutional support for the construction of a financial shared service center. The third is upgrade to its science and technology support platform. A high-quality and efficient financial information platform can for enterprise group reduce useless transmission processes and improve the flow of business operation and financial processing procedures. First is the establishment of an effective employee incentive mechanism. The old model pertaining to financial personnel needs to be transformed. whereupon a new mode of talent is shared and the group's human resource efficiency is ensured. Part 6. Inspiration to Chinese enterprises in the establishment of FSSC. Having taken up the case of ZTE Group's Financial Shared Service Center, we put forward the following suggestion as to how Chinese enterprises could establish or improve their own centers. First, consideration the location of Financial Shared Service Center. When thinking of Financial Shared Service Center in China, one should consider not only economic development, the talent market, and the proximity to the enterprise headquarters, but also various cost factors. Second, transform Financial Shared Service Center into profit centers. The real-time and flexible control of funds can improve an enterprise's investment income, while also generate additional income. Third, improve management system within information system. Achieving an information system management system that is very important to sharing financial information. An enterprise can enhance its information system security index, upgrade its information defense system, and prevent confidential information from being stolen. Fourth, promote talent training and the transformation of Financial Shared Service Center. To facilitate this transformation, it is very important that financial personnel receive training. Additionally, a financial sharing scheme requires more management accounting talent as opposed to financial accounting talent. Fifth, establish a science-based incentive mechanism for personnel. Among China's enterprises, the establishment of a unified assignment standard and a service-based incentive mechanism for personnel is conducive to strong development, and they establish financial shared service centers. In developed economic, it becomes essential and address the complexity and diversity inherent in the business environment. The establishment of Financial Shared Service Center is critical to doing so. Under such a sharing mode, wherein practitioners rely on science and technology and reform the financial management mode, financial personnel become not only responsible for their financial work, they also become creators of enterprise value. In essence, financial work creates great enterprise value. Bearing this in mind, and especially given recent development in cloud technology, Financial Shared Service Center represent for enterprises within China considerable value. That's all for this lecture. Thank you for watching.